People are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm still gonna do it. Alright, Modern Warfare 3 has been out for a few days now, and I've had myself a lot of playtime in multiplayer and zombies. And I wanted to bring you guys a video giving you my honest opinions on the game, but I don't think you're gonna like them at all. And it has me worried because a lot of the times I have no worry about putting my opinions out there because I think a lot of people can take something out of it. They may agree with part of it, they may disagree with it, but the discourse can cause something positive to happen. However, this time I feel like I'm going against what literally everyone is saying about the game, and I think people are going to hate me for it. But I've always been honest on YouTube, and I want to keep it that way. So here we go. When it comes to Modern Warfare 3, everyone is saying that this game is just a $70 DLC of Modern Warfare 2. And after playing it a lot and enjoying it quite a bit, there are big problems with it. Don't worry, we'll get to that. I have to say this. If you are saying that this game is a $70 DLC, one of two things are going on. Number one, you haven't played the game, and that's completely okay. You can have your opinion without playing the game, but I think it would strongly change once you played it. Or two, you are completely delusional. And that's not because you're necessarily wrong. That is because you're delusional. Because if you are saying that about Modern Warfare 3, what you are actually saying is every single Call of Duty game is a $70 DLC. And I think there's an argument for that because every year we get a new Call of Duty game, which is essentially a reskin of the previous game, changing a couple perks, adding in new weapons, adding in new maps, and then it's the same game, it's just in a different setting is essentially what's going on. What's different this year is the game is in the same setting as Modern Warfare 2. People think that that makes it a DLC. But everything else has changed. The gameplay has completely changed. This multiplayer feels so much better than Modern Warfare 2, and I feel like it's not getting a fair shake because of that. Now, there are gripes that people could absolutely have with this game. They are bringing back all remastered maps. Now, what I have to say about that is, yeah, it kind of sucks. We don't have any new maps, but apparently we're getting new maps every single season, so that should be good. But when it comes to not having any new maps, this is what I say to that. When a new Call of Duty comes out, they have all new maps, whatever, let's say 15 new maps. Generally speaking, I like 3 of those. We're getting all remastered maps with Modern Warfare 3. In fact, old Modern Warfare 2 maps. I would say about 8 to 10 of them I actually really enjoy. The rest be crap or even garbage. But that is way more maps than I normally like in a fresh new Call of Duty game. But I could give it to you. If you think that's what makes this game DLC, okay. But I will say, those remastered maps look absolutely beautiful, especially compared to the other ones. The lighting, the way that they did everything, looks incredibly good. The zombies, people were crapping all over the zombies before it came out, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of the zombies community is actually really enjoying zombies. And honestly, even zombies I have really enjoyed this year. And in fact, I've been posting zombies over on my second channel. It'll be linked down in the description. I'm trying to do a cool little series over there with that. So if you like zombies or you like my Call of Duty content, go and check that one out. We're playing through the story missions and things like that, but I'm trying to do it in a fun way. But yeah, check it out. It'll be linked down in the description or after the video. But yeah, I'm even enjoying zombies too. I've seen a lot of things saying that the numbers for the amount of people playing Modern Warfare 3 is down for a launch of a Call of Duty game. And you know what? It probably is. I think that's actually the Infinite Warfare effect. We had so many jetpack Call of Duty games in a row that by the time Infinite Warfare came out, people were just sick of it and they didn't buy it, didn't play it, or didn't like it because they've had too much of that in the past little while. Last year, we had a Modern Warfare game. This year, we have a Modern Warfare game. If you're sick of that, it's nothing against you. You can get sick of things. That is completely okay. But when people say this is a $70 DLC, I just feel like you haven't played the game. It doesn't feel like Modern Warfare 2 at all. Now, there are some weird things with this game being brought forward. One of which is that all of the skins and all of the weapons from Modern Warfare 2 have been brought forward. And the weapons, I don't really care. I haven't used any of them. I haven't seen that many people using them. That'll probably change once everyone has all the weapons leveled up. That's a little weird, but what I find really weird is when we have like Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage running around this game that just came out. It just feels weird. That's the only thing that makes me feel like I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 is when I see those skins. That being said, I'm complaining about this and other people are complaining about this, but at the same time, in years prior, everyone was complaining that their skins and things like that didn't carry forward to the next game, and now we're complaining about the opposite. So Call of Duty simply can't win when it comes to this kind of thing. So does it break the game for me that the skins have been carried forward? No, absolutely not. But it just does feel weird. I will say that. Now, going back to the $70 DLC thing, the way that they've adjusted the perks and the create a class system in this game, I think feels so much better than Modern Warfare 2. The way that the movement mechanics, sliding, and weapons actually feel in this game is miles better than Modern Warfare 2. The one thing that I feel is DLC is the kill streaks. If this would have been a Black Ops game, we would have had different kill streaks. The kill streaks in this game are pretty much exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. That's like the one thing where I'm like, I wish there was something new here. I can agree on that one. Just as a slight editor's note, going back and looking at this, even if we compare Modern Warfare 2019 to Modern Warfare 2, even those kill streaks are pretty much copy of each other. Just wanted to add that in too. But as a whole, this does not feel like Modern Warfare 2 to me. And if you've never played a Call of Duty game before, maybe you didn't know that pretty much every Call of Duty game feels the exact same, except there's just a skin on it that is a new setting, a new scenario, a new title. This year, you are not getting that. And if that's what makes it a DLC to you, I guess it's a DLC. But what I will say, and people aren't going to like this either, is I enjoy Modern Warfare 3. And it's weird to say that people won't like that because I feel like the common thing is to just hate on Call of Duty. And I've done it. I've made videos saying I do not like this Call of Duty. I am not having fun playing it. I barely played Modern Warfare 2 because I didn't enjoy it. But this is the first time in a very long time that at the launch of a Call of Duty game, I'm like, holy crap, this is actually a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of people aren't going to play it because of that DLC title that people are giving to this game. And I want to give it a fair shake because Sledgehammer did a good job of listening to what people wanted with this game. And the movement, to the way the weapons work, to the extra health being added in, all of these things come together to make a really fun playing game, at least in my opinion. And if you disagree with me, I would love for you to leave it down in the comments, but make it actual things that you do or don't like about the game. Don't just say it's a $70 DLC and that's that. Tell me what makes it a $70 DLC. If it's the fact that they're all remastered maps, okay, I can understand that. I understand that some people might not like that. I like the maps. You may not. That is completely okay. It may be the fact that weapons carried forward. I don't see that being a problem, but I saw a poll today that Charlie Intel did. Most people didn't want the weapons to carry over. That surprised me. I thought people wanted that. Let me give you some things that I don't like about the game. The armory unlocks. I do think the armory unlocks are a good idea because I think it incentivizes actually winning games in multiplayer, which is something I said I wanted in Call of Duty for a very long time. There's a reward for winning games. You unlock things. The problem is the things that you unlock are going to take a very long time because you need to actually win games and you don't get good teammates half the time. And the things that you unlock are game changing. They are things that are going to change your creative class, add weapons into the game. They're things that you actually need to fully play the game. If we were unlocking camos or aesthetics or things like that through wins, I don't think anyone would have a problem with those armory unlocks. It's the fact that these things are things you would normally get from leveling up and things you need for creative class. That is the issue, at least in my opinion. I don't mind the armory unlocks. It's just what's behind the armory unlocks I don't love. Another thing I don't love, I lag a lot in this game. I haven't heard a lot of people with that problem. It's just, I guess the way my internet's set up, I lag pretty much 3 or 4 times every game, and sometimes I die off streaks because of it. I don't love that. I find that the assault rifles are way, way stronger than pretty much everything else in the game, and if I use something like an SMG or a shotgun, I have to play completely differently, and I still won't do as good, even if I stick to close quarters extremely well and play the best that I can. Assault rifles are generally just better in this game, so you need some weapon balancing. As a whole, I think the weapon balancing is actually pretty good, but you just need to balance those weapons and find the right tuning for all of those. But all in all, I think Sledgehammer has done a really good job listening to the community, hearing what they want, and building out a game that plays really, really well right at launch. And I haven't seen that in a long time. Even when Modern Warfare 2019 came out at launch, there was a ton of bugs in that game. Most people loved it. There were so many bugs in that game, and the time to kill was really fast and people didn't like that. I feel like this is the first game in a really long time that I don't have a big overwhelming complaint that makes me think I'm not going to be able to play this game all year. I'm actually looking forward to season 1, looking forward to Warzone coming out, because I enjoy playing this game, which is so weird to say, because I think a lot of people aren't going to like that I say I enjoy this game. They're going to call me a sellout and call me all of these things, but I'm just telling you the truth. I am having fun with this game. And I think if a lot of people get over the idea that this is just a $70 DLC, I will tell you right now, every Call of Duty game is a $70 DLC. Another reason why I think this is spreading is because of the Call of Duty HQ thing. If you bought Modern Warfare 3 and it's being launched out of the Call of Duty HQ, you aren't the one that should be mad. The people that should be mad are the people that didn't buy Modern Warfare 3, that just play Modern Warfare 2 and have like a 180 gig download and don't even get to play the game. That's annoying. I understand that. That sucks. But just because it's launching out of the same thing doesn't mean that it's not a different game. It just means that the launcher is the same thing. And yes, there's immense problems with that. The user interface absolutely sucks in the game. I can get behind that. You can throw that down in the comments all you want, because that is something that needs to be worked out, and hopefully sooner than later. I don't think it will be, but yes, that absolutely sucks. But I guess to summarize things, I don't think this is a $70 DLC. I think this is a pretty good Call of Duty game. One of the best that I've played at launch in a very long time. And if they continue to support the game in the way that I think they're going to, I think this is going to be one of the best Call of Duties that we have received in years. And that is weird for me to say. Go back, look at my old videos, try to find one where I say something like that. I don't think you can. Normally at this point, I have a list of 20, 50 things that I think need to be fixed in the game in order for it to be good. I am not saying that now. There's like 5 to 10 things that I think could be fixed that would make this game amazing. But from there, the game is good to begin with. And if you haven't given it a shot, I'm actually part of the problem. I was one of the people that reported on this year's game being a DLC to begin with. I think I was one of the first people to post a video for it. So I get why people have that stuck in their brain. But I'm here now telling you, I don't think that's the case. I think this is a really good Call of Duty game. And if you like Call of Duty and you haven't tried it out because you think it's just a DLC, maybe give it a shot. And if I'm wrong, if you don't like it, I apologize. But what I will tell you is I am really enjoying it. I hope I don't get crapped all over for saying all of this. I feel like I was very aggressive with it, and I'm just trying to be honest. And if you don't like me for that, I guess don't watch. You probably haven't watched this far, but that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love it if you'd hit that like button, because I think we're going to get a lot of dislikes here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making